everyone, and welcome back to my heavenly babies, and welcome back to Share a Daughter Sunday. We've got Miss Little Penelope here, and this little girl, she was a hit the other day, and I'll go over that. I had brought her to my doctor's office, and I'll tell you why. But we're going to be doing a feeding today and a changing. As you see, we've got a little diaper baby here, and she just looks so beautiful. I fully painted this baby, rooted, gave her rooted eyelashes and eyebrows, and she is my husband's favorite baby. She's my little Italian baby. My husband is Italian. And so I wanted to make this baby look, like my husband, as if him and I had a baby, but she leaned more towards his look, being, dark hair and dark eyes that would be usually a baby would dominate. So I wanted to make a baby look like my husband, and her and Heavenly are more like my little Italian babies. Well, they are. They're my Italian babies to look like daddy. Heavenly's an open eye with brown eyes, dark hair, and she's a closed eye baby. But I love the way this one turned out. I love her paint job. I did give her the look of the last of the umbilical cord part, before it falls off. She is a small, very petite baby. She is 18 inches and weighs, I'll put it up on the screen. I think it's 6 pounds, some ounces. But she's really petite. She's got skinny arms, skinny legs. She's got a little chunk to her, a little bit of rolls. But yeah, she's my little petite baby, and it's Penelope Paige. My husband calls her baby pee-pee. But anyways, we're going to do a bottle feeding today. As you hear, she's just sleeping away right now, but I know she's going to be hungry. So I want to do a feeding with her and get her in this adorable, bright, beautiful spring yellow outfit that I got when I did that haul, the Goodwill haul. And then I did a haul for a Once Upon a Child. So we have a piece in here with the little shoes were from Once Upon a Child. The outfit was from a Goodwill. And I'll go over and just tell you guys all about it. But yeah, she's got her lovey, and she's just laying there so content and sleeping away. But I know she's going to be hungry. So anyways, we're going to go over and just talk about the outfit, and then we'll talk while I'm changing her. So I got a newborn diaper for her. She wears preemie to newborn size clothing. I've got a size 0 little sandals here. I'm going to pair up with this cute little dress and little bloomers. But yeah, they're just little sandals. They are Carter brand, and I got these for $3.50 at Once Upon a Child. I think it's a really great price, and they're super cute. They're just kind of like got gold colors in it with, I hope you can see that, with a little bit of cream color knotted little part that goes over her toes and then goes around the ankle. Hopefully you guys got to see that okay. I never know because I'm sitting away from it, but let me just stand up here. Yeah, I bet you it wasn't even in there. So there they are. They're from Carter's. We're going to pair it up with this beautiful yellow outfit. This is a Cat and Jack, and it's I paid like $1.50 for this, you guys. It's yellow, and it's got, like, it looks like a doily look. It's got like the little holes in it, the little flowers in it all around, but it looks like a doily. And it's got the, the piece under it so it doesn't see through to the baby. But very, very cute ruffled sleeves on it. And it's all yellow with the white flowers. And then it's got the matching bloomers here. And they're just yellow. And it's got, the elastic right here and for the waist. Very, very cute. We're going to match that up with a nice bright yellow bow for her with her dark, complexion and her dark hair. She's going to look so cute in the yellow. And then I also got this nook. It's got the yellow on it. It's 2 bears. Again, I'll show you this up close. It's got the 2 bears. I got this at Once Upon a Child for $1. Brand new in the pack for $1, you guys. $1. Cannot believe that. I got 2 of them because I like to, whenever I say something cheap enough, I do 2 because I have twins. And I like to have that. And it's just a 0 to 6 months, I believe. So she takes pacifiers really good, though. She's got a nice open mouth. I got her off of Amazon. She was a gift. Somebody gifted her to me, and it was anonymously. This one and my baby Toby. I would have already told you guys that. But we just love her so much. I love the way she turned out. I love her veining. If you see her veining in there, her beautiful coloration she's got, and then her blushing and all that. Her nail bed's all done and everything. I would have already went over and showed you guys all of her. I did a full detailed video a while back. I'll put it down. Sometimes I forget to do what I say I'm going to do, but I'll put it down in the box. Her full completion when I completed her. I did a video on her. So I'll link that down below there. If you want, I can even link the box opening on her. But yeah, I was very surprised. But she's got all the beautiful coloration on her and, you know, just beautiful artwork on her. I love the way she turned out. But anyways, she was a baby. We're going to go ahead and change her while we're talking. I have, you know, a couple doctors that I talk about these babies, and I want to just explain to you guys, don't ever be scared, you know, to love these babies. These are therapy babies. These are not toys, okay? You can buy them for your daughter or your son. I mean, you know, they can play with them and everything like that, but they are not toys, okay? Silicone babies really have to be taken care of really, really good. I'm just going to move the bear here. Maybe we could set it up here. I just don't want it to fall off, or the monkey, while I do her changing. But anyways, they are therapy. And I remember telling my OBGYN about that I have one, and she was so excited about it. Even my own doctor, too. She was so excited and said, oh, they are such great therapy. And my OBGYN had said, I have never seen one in person. I've heard so much about them. Would you be, you know, embarrassed to bring one in? I want to see it in person. And I said, absolutely not. I bring my babies out all the time. I'd love to bring it in. Well, I brought it in when I went to my OBGYN, and she was a hit, you guys, a hit. Oh my gosh, the doctors and the nurses and, you know, people that work there, at the front counter, everybody was coming to see this baby. They were so in love with her and saying she's so realistic. In fact, the doctor held her, said, wow, what a realistic feeling baby. And it just helps her to be able to help others. Because, you know, the reason people get these babies, there's all different reasons. You could be just a collector. But other reasons are if a person had a miscarriage. You know, miscarried babies cannot have babies. Had a baby, and like in my situation where I wasn't there for the, you know, I lost out on a lot of the newborn stage of my son. And so that was my reasoning for these babies. And but somebody could just, you know, be going through the blues after having a couple kids, and then, you know, like me, had one, couldn't have any more. Lost out in the newborn stage. Somebody that might, you know, be older now and can't have babies because they're older, and that's it. Their tubes are tied, or they're just, you know, too old to have it. They would love to just coddle one. In fact, when the lady drawing my blood said, gosh, I would love one just to coddle, and if I was to guess her age, I would say she was probably upper 50s, early 60s, I would say. And she said she would love to just have one to coddle. So see, people, there's reasonings people just would love to have these babies, you know. And so don't ever get shied away. Like, I just was so happy to bring her, and the joy that this little girl got, the love she got. Everybody was saying, bye, Penelope, bye, baby Penelope. It was just, everybody loved her. They wanted to hold her, touch her. Some people went to touch her, said, oh my God, is it okay if I touch her? I said, yes, please touch her, you know. I told them I did all the art, and they're like, wow, like, you did so good on her art. You did such a good job. She looks so realistic. But yeah, enjoy it, you guys, because you know what? These babies, you know, a lot of people want these babies, but they're afraid what the world will think. And it's so sad that the world steals so much joy from people, you know, worried about what people are going to think. And so they won't get these babies. You know, you really got to have a strong heart, you know, and be tough when, you know, doing these videos and stuff like that. I haven't yet myself gotten any bad comments or anything like that, but I know that I will once my channel gets bigger. You know, I know I'll get it or whatever, because people just don't understand and they want to voice their opinion, and everybody's entitled to voice their own opinion. Please voice your opinion how you feel. But things can be very hurtful, and people can just not understand. They could either be a person that didn't want kids, have, you know, lots of kids, and they're happy with that, you know, aren't in anybody's, you know, lifestyle, and they don't know what they're going through. Some people could just want a baby because of anxiety, you know, and these babies help them through anxiety. I watch a lady that said that these babies give her so much joy and helps her with her anxiety. And so, you know, it's just, you know, it's, people should just, you know, understand. But of course, there's going to be a lot of people in the world that don't and think, why are we playing with dolls, you know? But we love them, you know, we love them and we cherish them. And some people just want to collect them. That's all. They just want to collect these babies because they're so realistic and they add them to their collection. But let me just flip you over, little Penelope. We got to button you up back here. But yeah, but there are people that I've heard that have said hurtful things to people, and, you know, they just don't understand, you know, the reasoning for it. But don't let people steal your joy, because I remember my OBGYN telling me she is such a flapper too. This baby is very floppy. I'll show you. She's very, very floppy. I love her silicone. Love, 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 love. She was an Amazon baby, like I said, but I got her as a gift. You can get her still online. But anyways, she said that she had asked somebody if they would bring one in because somebody else was talking about that they had one because they had miscarried a baby. And of course that, that woman there is her OBGYN, and the girl couldn't have any more kids. And she got one of these babies, and she asked her if she would bring it in. And she said, I'm too embarrassed to. She goes, she wouldn't bring it in. So that just made me sad. But finally, that my doctor got to see one, hold one, and now it'll help her. And also, I can help her out by telling her to tell people that some people, say they want one, but they can't afford it because they're so expensive. Silicones can be very expensive, thousands of dollars. But I told her about the Amazon eBay, and she wrote it down, the Ivita and Volans babies. I told her about it. Oh, cute. She's got such tiny little feet, but these do look adorable on her. Her toes barely get in there. They barely get in there, honey. Maybe I can tighten it a little bit more so that they stay up closer. But yeah, she just said that she wrote it all down. She goes, oh, thank you, because yeah, that's what people say. They want one, but they can't afford them too. So I told her to help out with that too, helping people out to be able to afford a baby. And speaking of that, that's another thing I wanted to kind of chat about is, sometimes they do babies that are a replica, or, they call it a copy baby, a knockoff baby, and people get very offended. I haven't really had anybody say anything, little bit here and there, but nobody really say anything too harsh to me. But again, I don't have a real big channel. But yeah, they get really mad when people buy knockoffs. And I agree. It's really sad that somebody would, copy somebody's art and, do a knockoff baby. But at the same time, again, not everybody can afford the expensive silicones, and they want to own one just as much as, the next person. And they don't just make knockoff babies. They make knockoff purses, clothes, jewelry, you name it, they do it. And nobody gets mad about that. Nobody says anything, but they get mad about these babies. And it's sad because, like mine, I think in my collection, the only one I have is my baby that I just did, the albino baby. I call her Powder. When I did her, all I know is I had watched another woman that had her. I wanted her really bad. She had said she's a replica of Twin A from Bonnie Brown. And I just thought, oh, that's, I wasn't even thinking when I did the video that it was a copycat. It was just a replica. I guess it didn't hit my head on that. But the other one, Bonnie Brown, hers is a vinyl with cloth body. Some people don't want those. They want a silicone. And I'm sorry if I offended anybody by getting her. I never meant that to hurt anyone. Again, I'm very new to the silicone and Reborn, community. I'm very new to it. And but I love her. I absolutely love her. I get so much joy out of her. And it's really sad. And by all means, I didn't want anybody to copy somebody's art like that. But I didn't know. I mean, did the person have the rights? I didn't know anything. All I know is I just had seen somebody get one, said it was a replica, and it was a silicone. And I wanted her. And I just love the way I did her. And I'm happy. I think that's the only one in my collection that is a replica or a copycat. I'll have to go through and look at mine. I'm not sure. But yeah, I love her, and I'm sad, but how many people, I've got knockoff purses and never gotten yelled at, And so, and I'm not saying that I got yelled at by anybody, but I'm just saying I know a lot of people that do. And so please just be kind when I show her, just be kind, because, I didn't know anything about it. And if they're allowing to sell them and all of that, well, what does a person do? Are they just not going to buy a baby because they really love it, they can't afford a real one, and the person that actually did it, they can't afford it, or they can't afford a real silicone, so they get one, and they enjoy it so much to them. It brings so much joy to them. She looks so cute. Brings so much joy to them. But yeah, I didn't know when I got this baby that it, other than I just heard the word replica, but I guess I should have put two and two together that, yeah, that was a copy baby. Yeah, by all means, my heart is, sad about that, and I feel really bad now that I have a copy baby that somebody stole the art like that. And like I said, I guess I just wasn't thinking when I got it. I just thought somebody had it. And so please, I'm sorry guys, but I already own her now, and I love her, and I don't want to not share her because she's my albino. Like, she's a really special baby. Look at her, you guys. OMG. Oh my gosh, I love this baby's hair, the way I rooted her hair. So baby fine like that. I love it. Even the doctor said it was so realistic the way I did the hair. I'll get up close and show you. I know I've showed you guys before, but she said so realistic with having that very fine where you can see through and almost like bedhead hair. But oh my gosh, I love the way her hair turned out. And so does my husband. She is the one that gets favored the most in my family. Everybody, my mother, my sister-in-laws, everybody always says that they just love this baby. They love it so much. You know, they're like, oh my gosh, I want it. They want to steal it. Not really. But just love this baby. These shoes, honey, I don't think are going to work for you. They want to just fall off of you because your feet are so tiny. Yeah, you got little petite tiny feet. So I think it's the way she's laying too. So hopefully we can just have them on for the video and take some photos. But yeah, they keep wanting to fall off her feet. This is funny. And I don't know how to get them up any closer up here. If they could get up here, they would work for her. But they're not working for you, girl. Maybe I can do some adjustments. Maybe I can. Maybe I can do a little adjustments on them, you know, to make them fit your feet better. But yeah, so again, my apologies if I offended anybody with getting a replica baby. But I do love her, and I'm not going to get rid of her. I love her very much. I'm going to keep her in my collection forever. She's my first ever albino art that I did, and I absolutely love the way she turned out. So we're going to go ahead and feed this little girl here. Just want to kind of get a little bit. She takes bottles pretty easy. But yeah, I just want to kind of just listen up a little bit to her. We're going to give her the bottle. She did pretty good, but we're just going to go ahead. She didn't do no crying. No, I know she would have. We just need to give her some feedings. Yeah, we just need to feed this beautiful girl. And yeah, we need to feed her. But maybe I can turn her a little bit for you guys so you can watch her feeding. Turn her a tiny bit. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of touch on that, how so many people want these babies. I know a friend of mine that literally had 9 miscarriages, you guys, 9. And she wanted one of these babies so bad, but she said she was afraid what the world would think. So she never did get one. And God had blessed her finally. She does have a daughter. And I thank God for that. What a blessing. I hope she's in here good. Let me just peek. So if you guys, oh good, you guys can see everything. But yeah, she finally did have one, so I'm happy about that. But all those years, you guys, she wanted one of these babies so bad and did not get one because she was afraid what the world would think. And she had told me the first one I ever got, Octavia, I shared her on Facebook, and she came in and said, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. I always wanted one of those babies. At that time, she now had a daughter and finally carried to full term, but lost 9 babies. And she had said, I'm so happy for you. I've got some clothes if you want it and stuff like that stuff, you know, because mine was a 0 to 3 and her baby at that point now was already like 6 months old. And she was, would you like anything? I've got some stuff. But she was, I always wanted one, but I was so afraid what the world would think. And so, yeah, just don't let the world steal your joy, you guys. Enjoy them. They are a therapy baby. And that's what the doctor was saying to me, that, you know, she's going to let people know, you know, she does tell them about them that can't have kids or lost a child or, you know, had one and like my situation couldn't be there for the child, or maybe was too young when they had the baby and gave their baby up for adoption and then found out couldn't have any more. And there's just so many reasons, or just older and they just, you know, miss now being a mother. They've got a lot of anxiety and they just want one. So now she's going to share that and also share the information that you can get them at a affordable cost. And that's why I'm doing this for you guys, buying these babies and painting them so that they look more realistic when they're painted. Obviously, they look more realistic when they're painted, and a lot of people can't do it. Plus, they're really sticky if you don't paint and seal them, or at least seal them. They're very sticky. And so I want to help out by buying them and then doing them between, you know, $300 and $400 right now for babies, and help people out at an affordable cost so that they can afford a beautiful baby like little Miss Penelope here. And I will be buying this same kit and doing this baby as well. I'll be doing pretty much all the baby in my collection. I'll be buying all of them slowly but surely, each one, and always having 2 babies up for sale, a boy and a girl. But I'm not saying of each, you know, the same doll. So like, let's say I did a Penelope baby in the boy version, then I would do a girl version of Heavenly, you know, something like that. Or I do the girl version of Penelope here, and I do a boy version of, you know, my, the newest one I got, Sebastian, you know, something like that. That's what I'll do. I'll always having a boy and girl up, but they'll be different babies. But yeah, and I just want to help people out so they can, you know, buy these babies, enjoy them, and be able to afford them, and just enjoy, you know, being a parent. It does make you feel good. And we are not ridiculous, you guys. We do know they're a doll, but it brings joy. So, you know, just love what you do. Love, you know, enjoy life. Get these babies if you love them, and don't worry about what people think. Bring it out if you want to, and you're always going to have the world say, what they want to say. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but sometimes opinions can hurt. But, just everybody, just I think should just be nice to people, but of course that's never going to happen. We're always going to have the people out there that are going to voice their opinion in a very hurtful way. But yeah, just enjoy these babies. Enjoy them. And don't worry about what people think. You get a baby. You enjoy it. You love it. And it's definitely going to help with anxiety, help you to feel like a mother. There's some people that get these babies and literally set alarms to get up with it because their baby died. That would, that or the baby died in the womb or miscarried or got SIDS after, died of SIDS after he was born. So those type of parents there, I mean, I can't even imagine what they would be going through. I mean, I lost out on the newborn stage, but I still had my son. Thank God. He didn't die. But, they literally set alarms, get up with the baby as if, it was the same way they used to or would imagine they would have. And so they do. And it brings so much joy to them, you guys. And so you shouldn't be saying mean and hurtful things. And I'm not telling anybody what to do. Everybody can voice their opinion. But remember, some opinions and some things can really hurt people. And I just think it's wrong. God would want all of us to be kind and loving to everybody and never judge. It says right in the Bible, you're not supposed to judge. Nobody's supposed to judge anybody. And I do my best not to judge whether, if if it doesn't come directly out of my mouth, it comes from a friend or a family member or my own husband. Well, if it didn't come out of my mouth, it didn't come from me. And God is going to judge each and every one of us in our own way. And, you got to live your life for you. You got to be, be loving and kind and just live your life how you feel is the best way, even though you're going to have people that are going to say hurtful, mean things, You just got to ignore it. Let God deal with it. God will deal with it. Believe me, God will not let stuff like that go undone. That's what's called in the Bible, the wrath of God. And so, but like I said, if it doesn't come out of my mouth, I wasn't the one that said it, So, but anyways, little Penelope's almost done here eating. Then we're going to give her a burp and we're going to get off here. I hope the video's not too long. Just had a lot to say in this video about, people enjoying these babies and then just talking about replica babies and stuff like that. I just wanted to talk about all of that. And she's not a replica, but my powder is my albino baby. And again, my apologies to anybody I may have offended. I'm sorry. But I love her. You guys, I love her. And I didn't know. I don't know what babies are replicas. I don't know. I mean that are a copycat. Literally that aren't allowed to be copied. I didn't know. I just saw somebody got it and I got it. I didn't know. And believe me, had I known, I probably would have, not got the baby then. I probably wouldn't have. But I can't return it now. It's a painted baby and I'm not going to put it away, especially when it's done in such a beautiful art like that. I mean, that was a lot of work for me and a lot of art. And, I love the way she turned out. And let me tell you, I love my little avatar baby. Wait till you guys see that baby. We're going to go ahead and give Penelope a little burp here. That avatar is turning out so good. You guys won't see it till it's fully done, but OMG. I'm telling you guys, I love the way she is turning out. It's like a complete different... There it was, little girl. Yeah, little burp. But... I love the way she's turning out. So you'll see her hopefully next week for Thankful Thursday, a week from when I got her. And yeah, my husband looked at her and said, it doesn't even look like this. There you go, little girl. I heard another one, another little burp. But my husband's like, it doesn't even look like the same baby. Completely different. Completely different from when I got it. And he's like, wow, you did so good on that. And so I can't wait for you guys to see. I'm excited. Very, very, very excited. So, yeah, we're going to give her her little nook. Yeah, give you your nook. There you go, baby girl. Look at how cute, you guys. Darling. She is so beautiful to me. Yes, she is. She is a beautiful girl, Penelope. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just kind of want her to up a little bit more. I hate when their heads don't come up enough. Let's just kind of put the diaper behind just so her head's just up a little bit more. Sorry. Didn't have something else to grab, but I wanted you guys to see her face a little bit better. Beautiful, beautiful little Penelope Paige. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Everybody take care. God bless. And I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. And say goodbye to Minnie too. Bye, Minnie. 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 Say bye to everybody. Let's just put it up on her face there. Say bye. Minnie. Minnie, where's Daddy? Yeah, you're a daddy's girl. Yeah, hi. Hi. Yeah, we love our 4-pound Morkie. All right, back on Penelope. All right, take care, everyone.